The idea of deserving and undeserving poor is a concept that justifies support for those that were poor due to circumstances deemed outside of their control, such as the old, the sick, or the differently abled, and stigmatized.
What do you mean? They need to pick themselves up by their bootstraps. They don't deserve welfare. They don't deserve to live.
Support for those that were perceived as being unwilling to work. The lazy, the depressed, the mentally ill. This concept allowed conservative leaders to pit the working classes against one another whilst creating legislation that actively disadvantaged all of them and advantaged the upper class that no longer needed accountability for their wealth. They simply deserved it. This helps to push the narrative.
Class solidarity, chat. Class solidarity. The rich will always work together and they will try to divide the working class because there is more in the working class than there is of the rich. And if we align together, they are terrified of that. I just saw a headline, something about a billionaire couldn't sleep at night because he was worried about poor people rising up and fear of poor people rising up and taking everything away from them. More billionaires should have that fear.
That society is based on a meritocracy. The idea that advancement is based on effort and achievement rather than class. From looking at a person, we have no idea what kind of event.
So she mentions meritocracy. Pretty much every billionaire. I mean, I'm sure there's like a couple self-made billionaires, but a vast majority of them had some kind of seed money to start all of their businesses. For example, Elon Musk literally talked about in an interview that they had so much money in the safe that they couldn't close the safe door. Bezos, I think, got $100,000 from his parents. These people are billionaires because they don't pay their workers. Their workers create the value for them, and then they exploit them and take all the value that they create.